My first question for you is, first of all, why'd you agree to a second interview? It was hard enough to get you for the first one. So what caused you to say okay for the second interview?
Well, the main reason, you're a major pain in the ass. Let's start with that. However, I understand what you're trying to do. I understand what TLS is trying to do. Your passion is awareness, and I'm with you on that. Although I do other things, but I understand where you are coming from. The problem is awareness is not just awareness. You need to get to universal awareness if you want to get where you want to get. In order to get your target and to aim for your target, the target should be universal awareness as opposed to individual awareness or awareness of separation. This world today is in a world of universal separation. This is why you see all the troubles that you see, the wars and the disease, fake disease. People are not united. Your motto is unification. For you to get where you want to get, you have to bring universal awareness. It's something you have to learn about. Universal awareness, to get to it, number one, you have to find a way to destroy or eliminate your ego, my ego, everybody's ego. The world has to lose his ego. Otherwise, we cannot move forward. And that's a very, very difficult task. You can't move forward without that. Ego is the problem. That's the main obstacle in our way moving forward. So again, I'm all for awareness, but I don't think you ever spoke about universal awareness. People don't understand the difference between individual awareness that separates you from the rest, which makes awareness of separation. And today, the world is fed by a universal separation, which is awareness of universal separation. And that's the problem. You got to make it awareness, a universal awareness that everybody is together. Everybody is one. And again, it's a big, I just opened maybe a big subject because now you go into religion. It's another form of separation. My God is better than your God. This guy is a Muslim. I'm a Jew. This guy is a Christian. And it's a problem. You not only have to fight people's psyche, now you have to fight the religion in this world. And religion is a major obstacle as much as the ego, but it all stems out of ego. So I just want to put that out there. Why did I agree to it? Again, I want to be part of this fight for awareness. I just want to make sure that you study this more and learn about this more and understand that to bring awareness is not enough. It's got to be a universal awareness. That means me and you are one. Your next door neighbor, somebody in Africa or Europe, we are all one. This is the oneness we always speak about. And again, from there, you got to talk about religion. You bring God into the picture. It's a very, very big and important subject. So to attack it from your point of view is not going to be easy. So you have a big job in front of you. It's a big mission. So take it from there.
Okay. Before we get to the God topic, because that was a big question that was brought in as well. In our first interview together, people didn't understand where God fit into the picture of everything you were speaking about. So we'll get there. But before we even get there, I want to ask you, number one, have you ever spoken about these topics on camera before other than our last interview together?
No.
How long have you been working with TLS for?
12 years.
12 years. When was it? January of what year?
2010. My first experience was January 2010.
Do you know why you were approached and chosen by TLS in the way that you were?
Today I have a better idea of why. I was asking those questions all the time from the beginning. I don't like to speak about myself personally, but I can tell you, anybody who's going to be chosen is being chosen for his character, his actions in previous reincarnations. And everyone is born with certain traits. I'm talking about a certain energetic field. We all have a specific dimension, frequency, and vibration that we are born with. This is all energy. Again, energy, you can go back to God. God is energy, but we are not going to get into it right now. Everybody has a specific, you can measure it. If you remember when I did some energy work on you in the past, I could give you actual numbers of your dimension, of your vibration, of your frequency. You could actually measure it. As you know, I don't measure it with machines. I do it with my hands. I do it with my body. I do it by connecting into you. And I can come up with certain information about your body, your soul. And you found it very interesting at the time. Again, it's not something I was born with. It was something that I learned how to do. But I'm guessing if I didn't have those qualities in the beginning when I was born with them, I wouldn't be able to do it. Everybody has a specific energy, vibration. And for example, if I go on a job with somebody, usually I'll go with somebody. I choose this someone because it fits my dimension, my vibration, my frequency at that time. And if it fits the conditions of the mission we're about to encounter. So let's assume I have to travel to Europe to do a specific job in a specific country and to do a specific thing. And I want to take you, for example. because I need to use your energy for something else, for something specific. I'm sorry, but if you don't have those traits in you, I'm not going to take you. I'm going to choose somebody else.
Are those traits something that somebody's born with or something they develop throughout this reincarnation?
It's something you're born with. But people like TLS, when they took me in, they taught me how to use it.
So they help develop it further.
Exactly.
Understood. Do you get paid for the work that you do with TLS?
No.
Okay, so how do you support yourself?
Well, travel expenses of, let's say, I fly to London, for example, to do something. Yeah, everything will be paid. All the travel expenses are paid. I'm not getting a salary for my time. How do I support myself? As you know, I'm a businessman. I was a businessman before TLS. I'm well-to-do. I'm fine. I'm comfortable. And I don't need a secondary income to live on.
Got you. How many people in your day-to-day life, personally speaking, actually know who you are and what you really do?
Other than TLS, which is a big group, very few.
And when it comes to operations that you've been on, have you ever risked your life in an operation?
Yes, it happens, yes.
Okay, so you don't get paid for your work. You have to be undercover pretty much most of your life in terms of your day-to-day living. You're risking your life on operations. The next question would be, why are you doing it?
It's a complicated question. Let me try to explain. When I was first approached, I wasn't approached by TLS. Hi, we're from TLS, come join us. That's not the way it goes. Same way you met me, I met somebody else. It's a game of manipulation. Positive manipulation. For a good cause. They got my curiosity going, the same way your curiosity was going. You didn't understand what TLS was in the beginning, right? Same thing here. I never heard about TLS. Once the curiosity kicks in, now you're asking questions and you are begging for more information and you want to get more information and then you start seeing things that are like crazy and you are obviously starting to ask questions and you're looking for the magic trick here. Somebody is playing me, but the more you investigate, the more you see. It's real. It's crazy, but it's real. So I forgot your question. Can you repeat your question?
My question was, why do you do it? It's all inconvenient. You don't get paid. You have to be undercover. You have problems with the way that the organization does certain things. Why are you doing it?
So again, once your curiosity kicks in and you start learning more and more is being revealed to you, you get more curious. And the thirst for knowledge takes over you and you finally feel powerful as you never felt powerful before. In a different way. It's not money that makes you powerful because we live in a world where money makes you powerful. Suddenly it was knowledge that made you powerful. It's like I learned that I could do things that are much more than just a magic trick. And I liked it. It's a high that you could never understand unless you experience it. And in the beginning, I wanted more and more. Today I'm more relaxed. I think about things differently. I'm the type of a person throughout my life, I was always looking to help somebody. Even when I didn't have the means. Today I have the means. It's much easier to help somebody. But I'm not talking only about financial help. I'm talking about being the right friend for someone, supporting someone in need, psychologically, mentally, emotionally. And it's just in me. It's part of me. Why am I doing it? I don't know. I just like doing it, even before I was involved with TLS. People asking me why. Why are you doing this? And my answer was because I can, and because I should, and because it's the right thing to do. That's how I felt all my life. It's not something new. When TLS came into my life and I suddenly was empowered, if you want to call it this way, to do those incredible things, I loved it. And I saw for the first time an organization that does undercover work, not for their own needs, but for the greater good. And they're helping a lot of people. They're involved in everything. Any subject you can think of in this universe, they're involved in. And although not always I understand what's going on, not always being told what's going on, but you could see the results. I could go on a job, do something. I don't even understand what I'm doing, okay? And I come home, I open the TV. I know what to look for, and I see my mission on the TV. And my wife doesn't understand why I'm screaming, shut up, I need to hear this. You understand? And I'm into the TV, and it happens a lot when I get my information through the TV because they're controlling things on the TV sometimes. You get your messages, you get your mission through the TV. You need to go where to tune into, and you get it. I don't get a phone call. You need to be in London tomorrow at 12 o'clock. It could be something on the screen that you're going to see. You think you're seeing CNN, but it's not. It's something that's fed into it. It's a very, very manipulative game, but again, for the greater good. Yes, was I lied to in the beginning? Yes. Were you lied to in the beginning? Yes.
Absolutely.
Are you going to call me a liar because I lied to you? No, because you know I couldn't say certain things. Same thing happened to me.
No, also, if you said certain things in the beginning, I would probably think you're crazy. If there was a way to disclose information.
Right. So slowly, information was coming in. I'm a person who checks the information because it seems to me like somebody was screwing with me. This thing didn't make sense to me, but the more I checked, the more I found out it's true. And today, it's my second family. Although I'm not initiated, it is my family.
Are there any other organizations like TLS out there, and do they ever combine forces if there are?
Yes and yes.
Can we get names of any?
No way.